Review: Isekai Office Worker. The Other World's books depend on the bean counter. Episode 8. I went to work on my day off. Isekai Office Worker Episode 8. I went to work on my day off follows Kondu, Kent Itu, Mashal, Magic and Muscles, as he continues to work at the church, while also visiting the palace on his days off. He learns about both the role of the church and the ongoing struggles of some familiar faces as he prepares for the next expedition and finds a way for him and Yua, Kent Itu, Mashal, Magic and Muscles to get home. The low-key energy that has often permeated this series reaches a new level of presence here. The steady stream of information provides context for some new elements of the series, like the role of the church, but it is delivered in such a bland way that it never holds the attention as it strives to lay out its information. It's all there, easy to follow, not too dense or long-winded, but it's just not interesting either. Not helping Kondu's time at the church is the severe lack of personality present in most of the cast. Quiet, flat people calmly chatting about an uninteresting topic is a great way to tell a story. The only character in the church sequences, in Isekai Office Worker Episode 8, who has any presence or personality, only stays on screen long enough to emphasize how much he wants to be somewhere else before leaving. Even when Isekai Office Worker Episode 8 is presented with the opportunity to potentially have a meaningful interaction, it fumbles the narrative ball. While visiting the palace, Kondu runs into Yua and Prince Yarius, Tomohiro Yamaguchi, Evangelion 3, 0+1, or Thrice Upon a Dream. Despite Yua's instant joy at seeing Kondu, the moment quickly turns sour as the prince spoils it. After Yua abruptly leaves, Yarius asks Kondu for help as he struggles to understand why Yua is pushing him away. That the prince does get why Yua is rejecting him feels a little baffling, but nonetheless, it seems like the situation creates an opportunity for growth for both men. Kondu could actually show some investment in something other than his job by trying to help the prince understand Yua, thereby getting him off her back. And perhaps the prince could grow enough to grasp that Yua is from his world, and does automatically want what his customs say the holy maiden should want. Alas, it's not to be. Rather than have either man get a moment of growth here, in Isekai Office Worker Episode 8, Kondu stares blankly while Yarius grumbles a bit, until the prince abruptly dismisses him. This lets the one moment that could have had some meaningful character interaction or growth slip by, leaving nothing of note in its wake. After this close brush with character progression, Isekai Office Worker Episode 8 follows its cast as they touch base with the various projects put in motion during the last expedition and see how they have been progressing. Budgets are mentioned and preparations are reviewed, but again, nothing noteworthy unfolds in these bureaucratic moments. Isekai Office Worker Episode 8 wraps up with another treatment for Kondu by Indalark, Tomoki Maino, Octopath Traveler 0. Here, we get a little bit of idle chatter between the two, as well as Indalark using his hands-on time with Kondu to insensitively comment about the other man's weight. Although given how little he seems to care about how Kondu feels about anything else, it's not surprising he wouldn't be considerate about commenting on this, despite it not being why he is there. Isekai Office Worker Episode 8 commits one of entertainment's greatest sins. It's forgettably boring. Little of note plays out, and what is delivered is done with so little personality that it struggles to leave any lasting impression. Isekai Office Worker. The Other World's books depend on the bean counter. Episode 8 is streaming now on Crunchyroll. TLDR Isekai Office Worker Episode 8 commits one of entertainment's greatest sins. It's forgettably boring. Little of note plays out, and what is delivered is done with so little personality that it struggles to leave any lasting impression.